Hi everyone, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is a collective reading today that is for Sun, Moon and Risings. If it doesn't resonate with yourself, then please take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. I hope you like your messages today. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel and you'll get updates every time that I put new content on the channel. Okay, let's get into the reading. Hi, this is a collective reading for Virgos that are currently in separation. As it is a collective reading, not everything will resonate, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today is the 15th of June, so hopefully it will be relevant whenever it falls into your feed. Okay, it could be past, present or future for you, but this, like I say, is for Virgos that are currently in separation. Please do not force anything to fit. Okay, it is collective, so not everything will fit your situation. Okay, so Spirit, can we please get some cards for Virgo for their current separation, about why it's happened, the chances of reconciliation and any healing that needs to be done. Can we get some cards for Virgo, please? Three more cards, please, Spirit. There's two there that come out at once, so I'll put those over here. Okay, so your overall energy then, we've got the Queen of Swords. So currently you might not be in a particularly good place, to be completely honest with you. This is suggesting that you're not able to express yourself. You might be a bit jumbled in your thoughts. You're not able to speak your truth. You might just be feeling really overwhelmed, a bit blocked from things. You're not really able to, it's like you're feeling cut off as well, a bit stuck, a bit cut off. Like I say, not really able to express yourself at all. Things are just not flowing for you at the moment. Now, why this happened, we've got an Ace of Pentacles. So potentially somebody wanted a new start, maybe with another person. They may have looked at something and saw it as being a new abundant opportunity. Maybe they thought the grass was greener on the other side. It could be that somebody wanted something to start, or wanted maybe a new job. Maybe somebody started a new job. Maybe somebody was, just what it's like. It's literally a new start. Somebody wanted a new start. Somebody wanted something that they thought was going to be more abundant, fresher. Potentially it was manifested. But yeah, they wanted success. So whether this is with work, whether this is another relationship, I'm not sure. But yeah, that is the reason why it's showing as a separation. Somebody wanted a new start for something. Now let's get some clarification on what that new start was. So Spirit, can we clarify this Ace of Pentacles, please? Okay, so we have got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, and we've also got the Devil card. Okay, so this new start then. So somebody was not willing to collaborate. They did not want to share. They did not want to make things a collaboration. So you could have found that your relationship may have been quite out of balance, with one of you doing all the work because one of you didn't want to basically pull your weight. Literally, the inability to share. Could also be that one of you was doing a lot of work and the other one wasn't doing anything, so may have felt a little bit useless, or a little bit worthless in the relationship. But yeah, it literally, there was a lack of cohesion, a lack of partnership, a lack of working together going on there. We've got this Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, which is also suggesting that there was a lack of security. Somebody turned their back on the family, potentially for a new start. They were potentially acting wild, and I mean, when the Nine of Pentacles is in the upright, it is a single person. So potentially somebody was acting single while they were in the relationship with you, or you were acting single while you were in the relationship with somebody else, and yeah, causing things to not really work out. We've also got the Devil card, which is suggesting that there could have been addictions involved, some toxic behavior, possibly codependency, negative influences on the relationship, possibly other people, like I say, addictions in general, drinking, smoking, gambling, possible sex addictions, anything like that. But just toxic, negative behavior. Could even be that somebody might have been addicted to working. They might have been spending a lot of time at work and neglecting the relationship. It could be that their toxic behavior might be that they're a workaholic. But yeah, it does suggest that to me, this looks like somebody was wanting to be single and wanting to start on their own, thinking that they're better off on their own. So yeah, that literally looks as though somebody was not wanting to act like a partner, wanting to be single, acting like the single within the relationship, and any negative influences that they've had has then caused it's just fallen apart. It's just crumbled because of whatever this person's been doing, not wanting to work together, not wanting to give up their wild behavior, whether you were in a full relationship or whether it was just a situationship. They might not have wanted to give up their single status. It could be that if you were in a relationship with them, that they acted single while you weren't around, potentially. Yeah, and they've got a lot of toxic traits, or maybe some codependency going on, but some very negative, toxic things have happened, and not enough work into the actual relationship itself. So it has just fallen apart. Yeah, and someone's got, they've got a new start that they were wanting. So for what you need to do to heal at the moment, so what kind of healing is currently required? So we've got a King of Swords, and they are currently in the reverse. So the King of Swords in the reverse is usually somebody that's not able to grasp the truth, and they can be very critical of themselves and others. So this is somebody that, and it's also someone that doesn't really live with rules. Now, this healing it looks as though somebody needs to heal from possibly being very critical of themselves, and critical of others. Somebody that might not need to judge others quite so much and not judge themselves. This is generally what you need to heal from as well. I mean, it could be what your person needs to heal from. Maybe they need to learn to actually have rules and regulations and be a grown-up. Maybe they need to take responsibility for things and they need to learn that. But yeah, this is suggesting as well that, you know, some sort of grasping of the truth is needed to be done. So let's get clarification on this as well. So clarify this King of Swords spirit. Can we get 2 more for clarification? Okay, so we've got the 2 of Wands. We've got Judgment in the reverse, and we've also got the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is potentially doing some learning. It could even be another person, could be somebody younger. The 2 of Wands is suggesting that you need to have a bit of confidence, maybe do some planning, asserting yourself. And yeah, and then that Judgment card, when it's in the reverse, it just suggests that you may be hiding things from yourself. There's a bit of a lack of clarity going on. It could be that, you know, you might be hiding information from yourself. Information could be hidden from you, so you feel like you're not really able to make up your mind properly. It could be that other people may be influencing this as well, but it's kind of like what you need to do is plan your steps. Yes, you might not be able to see everything, and this King of Swords can be somebody that's not able to see things fully as well. You know, you're not able to grasp the truth because you feel like you can't see everything. But this is just, you know, make plans, learn what you can, take time to make steps forward. I mean, that Page of Pentacles as well is somebody that does, it tends to be somebody that's a bit of a curious person, somebody that is learning as well. So, you know, whether this is, it could be a new job, it could be a person, but healing wise, it to me, it is a healing card. What healing you need to do, this would be more of something for yourself. So, you know, learning about yourself, learning what makes you happy, what makes you playful, what makes you practical. You know, going back and being a bit innocent, not going back, but if you're the type of person that's really serious, because let's face it, Virgos generally are, we're normally really, I say we, I'm a Virgo, we're normally really serious. We tend to be doing a lot of stuff. We tend to be, you know, full givers most of the time. This is suggesting go and play, you know, have some fun. You know, stop being the person that is always practical. Have a bit of fun. Yes, plan what you need to do. Plan for your future. But do it with some self-confidence. You know, you might be yearning for things to be a bit different. You might be hoping that things look better, but this is suggesting, you know, plan it, have confidence in yourself, be bold, be assertive. Maybe you weren't bold and assertive before, and that's possibly why your person was, or, you know, may have felt like it was okay for them to act single within a relationship. Maybe that's why so many toxic things came in, because you were being a little bit negative on yourself. But this is suggesting that you need to see things for what they are as well. You might have things hidden, but you make decisions on what it is that you can see. What can you do for yourself, you know? And like I say, be playful, be open, learn new things. You never know, you might find something nice in whatever you learn. Now, in chances of reconciliation, again, we've got the 2 of Wands. Now, again, that's planning, but the 2 of Wands, it can also be a union card. A bit like waiting for somebody kind of thing. But it's, yeah, so it could be a union, it might not be. It's planning. So I suppose, you know, planning for whether it does, planning for whether it doesn't. Let's get some clarification. Spirit, can we get a clarification on this 2 of Wands? 2s are generally a card of union. So we've got a 9 of Cups as well. So somebody sees this as happiness. Somebody sees this as a wish fulfillment. Someone sees this as being, you know, something that they want. We have got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, and we have got the Queen of Wands in the reverse. So it is suggesting somebody is seeing this as being a very, you know, being happiness, being something that they want. Okay. So potentially it could very well be that it might, you might reconcile. However, we do have this 2 of Pentacles, which is suggesting that somebody might be feeling like they're being forced into that decision. It could also be that somebody may be juggling certain things. So if there was a third party involved, potentially they could still be juggling that third party. We've also got a Queen of Wands in the reverse in this. Now, the Queen of Wands can be somebody that's very vindictive. So it could very well be that maybe they're juggling you and a Queen of Wands. It could be that a Queen of Wands might not be happy if you do reconcile, and you may end up with somebody that is trying to put their nose into things. It could be that the Queen of Wands may be, how do I put it? Could be very jealous of the situation, and may if it's a reconciliation, it could be that it's somebody, it could be your person who might be just very self-indulgent as well. So if you do reconcile, you know, is the indulgence over here potentially going to continue? So again, that's something that might need to be considered if you are considering reconciling. Now, in the area of what is blocking your reconciliation, you've got an Ace of Cups in the reverse, and we've got a 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, that 9 of Pentacles in the reverse we also saw up there. So it's somebody with their wild behaviour. And the Ace of Cups in reverse is somebody feeling like they've missed an opportunity. So whether or not someone is feeling like this is no longer viable as a love opportunity, or whether somebody is feeling like they've missed out on something. Somebody could even just be blocked emotionally. They're not able to express their emotions. They could be completely overwhelmed, or it could just be that the loss of the connection may be causing issues. Let's get some clarification on this, Spirit. It may be that whatever this new start is potentially fallen through, and it's caused your person to feel blocked and hopeless. Spirit, please clarify this. Ace of Cups and 9 of Pentacles. Please clarify. And the blockage for the reconciliation. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords in reverse. So somebody miscommunicating or not speaking the truth. Okay, we've also got a Queen of Cups there. So that's somebody that is wearing the heart on their sleeve. They're full of emotion, full of, you know, full of love, cares deeply about people, very kind-hearted. And then you've got a Tower in the reverse, which is suggesting that there are still some foundations there to build from. So it could very well be that, you know, that whatever this Ace of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles is representing, like I say, to me it feels like it's a missed opportunity. You know, there's a lack of communication going on as well, or there's miscommunication going on. Somebody is feeling everything. They're feeling very deep. They're very empathetic about everything. This could very well be you. I know there's a lot of Virgos are empaths. Not all of them, obviously, but it could be that, you know, one of you is feeling a lot of emotions, but with that, a lot of emotions sometimes can be emotional people can be overwhelmed, and again, that's that Ace of Cups in the reverse. And there is a Tower, so somebody is feeling like it's all fallen to pieces. Now, obviously, the Tower can be rebuilt, and when it's in the reverse, it just means that there are still foundations there. So it is possible to rebuild that Tower better, but it could very well be that somebody doesn't want to work on rebuilding that Tower because of miscommunication, and they may feel like it is hopeless, because they may feel like it's just there's not much there because they can't feel much at the moment. It's like somebody's blocking themselves off from their emotions, or it could even be, as daft as it sounds, that they can't trust their emotions. They might be misreading their emotions slightly. Now, how your person feels is they've got this Chariot, so it does feel like they are on the move, whether that is on the move physically or mentally. I mean, this is how they feel. So it could be that you're at a bit of a distance from them. It could be that they are either ready to move towards you or wanting to move away from you. It is also a card of success. And it can be that it can be a card of a union as well. Sometimes you find that the union in this is the yin and yang kind of union. That's why the two horses on here, the black and white, is representing the yin and yang. So it could be very much that they do see, they may want commitment. They do feel that it could be successful. They've got coordinated forward movement. They are thinking about it. So it could be them that's seeing this as a potential fulfillment of happiness. But again, somebody's feeling like, that the challenge is can you rebuild it? Especially with that tower, can you rebuild that tower? Can somebody feel all their emotions and get over being, any miscommunication? Can they stop the miscommunication? So that Chariot then is being clarified by the Seven of Wands in the reverse. We've got the King of Wands in the reverse, and we've got the Star card in the reverse. So, yeah, that's a lot of energy there. So the Seven of Wands then is suggesting that that they want to push ahead with plans. They don't want things to be, they don't want any provocation. They are happy to move forward. Again, I'm not sure with what at this point in time. That King of Wands the King of Wands in the reverse is not necessarily a great person. It can also be somebody that can be a bit overpowering. Could also be a little bit intimidating. So it could be that they may intimidate you, or you actually might be intimidating them slightly. And the King of Wands, when he's in the upright, he's very bold and passionate and loyal. He stands up for others and he's very honest. When he's in the reverse, he's a little bit opposite to that. So yeah, and then we've got this Star card in the reverse, which again is suggesting that they're feeling lost and abandoned. They feel hopeless. They're not feeling very calm about things. So it could be very much if they want to move out of this energy of being in struggle and not being reliable and not being the person that stands up for things. And they've got issues around giving and receiving as well, especially getting help. They may have a lot of issues with receiving help. They might feel that they're the type of person that is, not necessarily worthy of getting some help. But yeah, so they're not in a good place. It looks as though they want to move forward, but it does look, but yeah, they want to move forward regardless of what's going on. Whether that's with you or not. I mean, going from up here, it looks as though, there is an intention potentially to reconcile, because somebody does see it as their happiness, but it's the whole juggling and potentially this Queen of Wands energy that might be a bit of an issue in the reconciliation. And then, like I say, with this challenge, it's been shook to the core. Can it be rebuilt, especially when you've got somebody that is feeling everything and things are being miscommunicated? So they might have emotions and things that are being caused by miscommunication. So somebody could be getting deeply hurt purely because things are being miscommunicated and while behavior isn't ending. So I suppose it's more like with the Queen of Cups there, it's a suggestion that to learn to control your emotions and not let your emotions control you, potentially. Especially with that Ace of Swords there being a miscommunication, because you can't really rebuild the tower if emotions themselves are an issue. If they're constantly being, you can't be level-headed and make the mature decisions with, you know, running on your emotions all the time. Sometimes you need to just cut off and let your head do it, because sometimes that's when you end up misinterpreting things. Okay, so your guidance then for your situation that you're in is that, so you've got the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Now that Eight of Cups is suggesting that you potentially not necessarily abandon something, but this is suggesting that you might feel like you're happy to settle, that you're abandoning a quest potentially. Now you have got the High Priestess as well to go along with that, which is suggesting that you need to start using your intuition. And if you have a look, there's the Moon on both of those cards, and that is generally a card of intuition, you know, seeing things that are hidden from you. You've got this Ace of Wands that's just come out, so you potentially need a passionate new start, or, you know, you need to find something you're passionate about. And you do have this Page of Cups in the reverse. So it very well might be that you need to use your intuition with regards to a passionate new start that might be coming your way. The Page of Cups in the reverse is, you know, things are being delayed with a new relationship, not really paying attention to intuition potentially, or it's just somebody that's closed off, not in touch with their feelings, which could have a lot to do with over here with this Ace of Cups being in the reverse, and this Ace of Swords, somebody not really feeling at the moment. Again, your person doesn't look as though they're particularly feeling things at the moment, so it could be very, very much that, you know, there's a lot of closed off emotions going on that might need to be rectified. Again, that could be why you've got this Queen of Cups here in the challenge, because somebody needs to be feeling their emotions. Right, so the energies that we have got out here, we've got Gemini, Libra, Aquarius with all your different sword suits, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for that page of, well, for the cup suits, I suppose. Cups, Pentacles, going mad now. Devil's, Capricorn. We've got Queen of Wands, so Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. What else have we got? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio for your cups. Chariot is Cancer. Yeah, that's pretty much what you've got going on there. That's pretty much near enough all the different zodiacs, isn't it? So yeah, so I'm going to pull next is some confessions, dark confessions of the soul, to see if there's any messages that Spirit wants, or Spirit feels that your person wants to give you that they can't actually tell you themselves for some reason, especially if they're feeling closed off and blocked. Let's get some dark confessions of the soul. Spirit, what is Virgo's person currently feeling and thinking that they cannot convey to Virgo? What do they want to tell Virgo but they just can't get it out? What does Virgo's person want to say to them? That is not Jumpers, Spirit. That is half a deck. We can't have half a deck. Can we get some cards, please, Spirit, for Virgo? Okay. So I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. And the connection bores me to death. I need something more exciting. That's probably why that page of the coins come out for you, to try and get you to feel, how do I put it? Maybe you've been serving that long, because let's face it, Virgo is a serving sign. Maybe you've been doing that much that you've lost your sense of fun, potentially. Maybe you've took on that much that the fun's been sucked out of you, and your person can feel it, and it may have just bored them slightly. And let's face it, those of us that have done that feel bored ourselves. So yeah, that's what we've got from those. Let's get some a Moonology Oracle card for you. Not saying that you're boring or anything like that, but you know, sometimes they like to use that excuse of you're boring, normally because the grass looks greener on the other side, and half the time they don't realise just how much pressure is being put on you and what you might be doing, especially if they're, like I say, you've got that first card of not really working on things, you know, things not being reciprocal as such, not being fair, even not being collaborative, somebody acting single all the time. You know, how can you have fun if you're the person that's got to be responsible all the time? Because, you know, responsibility should be shared, not just one person doing it. I'm going to get any more jumper, Spirit. Okay, thank you. So, have faith in your dreams. Okay, what do you need to release? And then bring love into the situation. So that could be self-love. It could even be love for your person. And then what do you need to release? It doesn't have to be a person. It could be just be negative thought patterns. It could be, you know, old behaviours that you may have yourself. It could be your person. What do you need to release, Virgo? Yeah, well, I hope that has helped some of you Virgos out there in separation. Good luck and thank you for joining me.